Hello. I'm glad that you stopped by. I really wanted to show you this, and I don't have a lot of time today. As you can see, I've taken no time to do my hair or pick out a nice backdrop, but this is worth showing you, and I really, 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 really want to. So, what it is as you can see, this is a giant ottoman, and it's got this big, big dip in the middle. Ugly, unusable. You sit on it, and it cuts off the circulation to your legs. So anyway, a friend gave it to me years ago because of that. He said, I'm never going to fix this. And if it's not fixed, I'm never going to use it. And you do stuff sometimes like this, so maybe you'll fix it. I'm like, oh, I love big ottomans. Yeah, thank you. And I brought it home. And it sat here for years because the idea of completely tearing it apart, putting the supports in, and then making a new cushion for it sounded like a big pain in the butt. So I just kept putting it off, and it took up space without getting used. Well, then a couple days ago, my mother calls me up and she says, hey sis, can you come down to the house and help me fix this antique chair I have? Sure, all right. And I went down, and what it was one of those little wood frame chairs with just a cushion seat. And it had the big dip in it. And she said that she had looked at it and she had come up with a nifty idea how to fix it. And when she told me what it was, I was like, whoa, that's brilliant. That looks so easy. And she said, no, anybody who does stuff would probably look at this and come up with that. And I could tell her quite honestly, not your daughter. So anyway, this is what she did. She turned it over so that we could look at the inside, okay? And she said, what I was thinking, hope you can see me okay here. She said, what I was thinking is that here at the top of the wood frame, where the frame meets the cushion, there's space there. You can fit your fingers in there. And she said, so, well, if you can fit your fingers in there, you can fit some wood in there. So why don't we just set pieces of wood onto the frame, between the frame and the cushion, and that'll give it the needed support. And so what we did is we measured the frame from, it's a square so it doesn't matter, but from the outside of the piece of wood here down to the opposite end, and just measured it from the outside of the wood on the frame to the outside of the wood on the frame. Then I cut several pieces of wood to a length that was about a ½ inch shorter than that. I imagine you could go with the same length. Just a second. Sorry about that. I imagine you could go with the same length, but I thought, and so did my mom, that if you go like a ½ inch shorter, it gives you more room to play with as you're putting the wood in here. And also, then between the top of the frame, where it makes a 90-degree edge, and your piece of wood, which will be inset a little bit, where it makes a 90-degree edge, you've got kind of an angle going on. So probably a little more comfortable to sit on too when the cushion's over it at an angle instead of at a 45 instead of a 90. So what I did is I just cut a bunch of scrap wood. It's oak, old oak, and it's nice and solid, but hideous. And there's some paint on it. Of course, I knocked all the loose paint off, but this is stuff I'm never going to use for anything you can see. And I just took and fit it in, fit it in, and fit it in. And fit it in. Just a moment here. I gotta face myself with it. There. And we are done. Look at that. Now, you can see that there is a little bit of space here and a little there, about an inch. Doesn't matter. You need the extra room to be able to wiggle your boards up in there. And you're not going to go through that. The cushion's not going to go through. And watch this. Don't scratch the table. Check it out. Nice mound. It's the shape it's supposed to be. And I had already done this once. Beginning to end, including cutting the wood and fiddling with stuff and getting distracted because I have the attention span of a fruit fly. All told, 40 minutes. And it's fixed. And I'm telling you what, it is so solid, I could dance on it. And I'd probably fall off it and kill myself, but I wouldn't go through it. So that's it for this tip, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later.